If you're still on the fence about Wichita, Kansas, we've already talked about Derby, Kansas, Andover, Kansas, Mays, Kansas, Goddard, Hayesville, Mulvane, and Rose Hill. We're continuing the small towns tour in Valley Center, Kansas. So if you're looking for that small town charm, that tight-knit community, you don't want to miss this one. We're sliding into it right now. All right, so just jumping straight into it, you got to know how to get around. Heading north and south Meridian, which turns into 24th Street West. This is going to be north and south, getting around town. Now, while in town, Main Street, east and west. If you're looking to, say, get out of town or travel into town via 135, your three major ways of getting around, getting in, is going to be 69th Street, 77th, which also turns into Ford, going into Valley Center, and 85th Street. This is east and west, giving you access to 130. So if you're heading in, like I said, Meridian, you can get to Meridian from Wichita, past 53rd, into Valley. Got ways of getting over there via 235, 96 as well. This is giving you an idea of what it's like getting around. If you've got an idea of these streets, you are going to be doing just fine. So next, we're going to jump into updates. We're going to show you some of the updates that we're talking about in and around the area. So we're getting after it right now. We're hopping into updates. So for the area, Valley Center is expanding like crazy. We'll show you the city website. They're going to give you an idea on what exactly is changing, the updates in the area. This means construction. As you see behind me, they're doing construction, and they're actually going to let you know. Like, we'll show you the new roundabout over on Ford Street. Nice little roundabout for traffic control. And the new communities, what I really like that Valley Center's done, like, very nice. On that website, you're going to be able to see the new communities that are being formed in the area, that do have houses or houses in progress. That information's readily available. You can see the plot map and everything. They're doing their part. They're helping with the expansion efforts in Valley. It's going to keep growing, gang. And with some of these newer homes in these communities, there's going to be some rebates on property taxes on the city side. So we're not going to get into specifics on that. Just make sure you do your homework, read the fine print like everything else, but all those links are down below. Do your homework, please. I know we've got one of those that will be ending, I want to say, in June. So, but hey, if they're willing to pay, give you a rebate on some of that, why not hop on it? So, little food for thought. These are some updates, and they're going to continually update you on the construction in the area. They're taking the approach of handling a handful of projects at one time rather than just throw everything at it, kind of like Wichita. So my hat's off to them for that. They are making improvements, and they're keeping people in the know along the way. All the information is already there to let you know the visuals. Do your homework. If Valley Center is something you're seriously considering. That's updates. On to the next. Quick time out, gang. Are you getting any value? Even a little? Come on, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. If you got a question, drop it down below. Call, text, email, DM, however you got to get that question out. Morning, noon, early evening, guys. Early evening, please. Weekends. I got your back when relocating to Wichita and the surrounding areas. Where else are you going to get all these downloadable goodies? No sign-ups. Oh wait, you're welcome. All of these links, no sign-ups. That's why you need to be following us. You need to hit the bell when I'm kicking these videos out each and every week. Plugs aside, we're getting after it right now. So next, we're getting into schools. Seven schools in the area. We're going to have the Learning Center. This is going to cover elementary, middle, and high school. Then Abilene, West, Wheatland, Valley Center Intermediate for your elementary schools. Valley Center Middle for middle, and Valley Center High School for high schools. You've got plenty plenty of schools, especially if they're younger. If you're looking for one of those top 5 school districts in the area, according to niche.com, Valley Center's got you covered. So make sure and check that link down below. We'll leave it for you. Do your homework if it's important. Remember, that's according to niche.com. They interview parents, students, teachers, what have you. So do your homework if it's important. So not to steer you one way or another, but when it comes to Valley, in my experience, when people want to move to Valley, education is always one of the top things that they're considering. What's important? So that, and that's small town feel, the sense of community, just a little food for thought. Like I said, do your homework. That's education. Off to the next. Now we're talking amenities. Right off the main drag here, Meridian. This is gonna be where the bulk of your amenities are. Got your gas stations, your small town businesses too, your restaurants, hamburger stands. Got the pharmacy over here, laundromat, some other restaurants as well. Some of your chain restaurants, as you've seen, Sonic, Subway, what have you. Grocery shopping in town, it's gonna be Dollar General. I mean, most of what you're needing is already here. Like I said, we've got a handful of restaurants, some services. I mean, if you're needing anything special, just jump on Meridian here, head south. You get to 53rd, you're gonna find Super Walmart. While technically Wichita, it's not far. You've also got some options shopping-wise over in Park City. Head east, can't miss it. A plethora of options. What's nice over here, amenities wise, getting around, is that convenience. If you're needing to go out east, bam, you're out there. You can do it several different ways. Like I stated previously, the 3 major streets to 135, heading east or heading west, you know, you've got access to all of East Wichita's shopping. You want to hop on Meridian to 53rd, hang a right. You'll find Ridge, you'll find Maze Road. That'll take you all of the great West Wichita shopping as well. Amenities wise, while it might be just a tad lacking, you've got some good restaurants here, that more hometown feel. The Hive Tequilas is a nice Mexican restaurant. So you've got some options, some of that hometown cooking here as well. You got a couple of your franchise fast food places. And for what it's lacking, you've got options with Wichita immediately south, or heading over to Park City, East Wichita, West Wichita. You've got options amenities wise. That's going to cover just about anything and everything you're going to need. It's quick, it's convenient. You want to take back roads, take the back roads. You want to take the direct path, you want to 135, 96, 235, whatever, however, wherever, you can do that. It's not far, quick, painless. Hopping into the next one. All right, we're getting into jobs. So this is going to very much be much of the same with your amenities. You're going to have an industrial section just off the way over on industrial. You're going to find some plastic fabrication, some manufacturing, metalworking, what have you, trucking company. And then we've got all the other businesses here, some car lots, some car mechanic shops, what have you. Obviously, you're going to have the small town businesses, the handful of liquor stores, restaurants, the franchise restaurants, what have you. You're going to have a strip in between along Broadway in between Valley Center and Park City. That's going to have even more options for you. Several trucking companies and other businesses of the sort. Your quick access to Wichita as well if you're needing to head east for some of the aviation, the manufacturing, your medical, the specialized medical, that's kind of centered northeast Wichita. If you got to head out west, you're going to have access to all those businesses there, those restaurants, service-based companies, aviation, manufacturing, airport, and all of that. So there's a handful of jobs here for a number of different skill types. If you don't mind having to commute a little bit outside of town, it's going to open up so much more options. And the nice thing about Valley Center in particular, like I'm saying, for what it lacks, whether that's amenities, whether that's jobs, you don't have to travel far to make up for what it's lacking directly in town. So super solid option for jobs, for amenities, for schools. We're not trying to sway you one way or another. At the end of the day, you got to do your homework. It's got to make sense for you and yours. Like always, do me a solid, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I'm kicking these videos out each and every week. If you got a question, reach out, drop that comment down below, call, text, email, DM, morning, noon, early night, guys. Remember what my wife said, I got you back when relocating to Wichita and the surrounding areas. If you want to continue that learning journey, check this video out up here. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit my lovely little logo right there. And until the next one, guys, see you later.